If you think you have an anger management problem, just wait till you witness the worst temper tantrums in the natural world. We're counting down the top 10 most extreme animal outbursts to find out which raging beast creates the most carnage. Sit back and watch the fur fly when hissy fits are taken to the most extreme.
Earth is a planet of extremes. Extreme places and extreme animals. But some animals are more extreme than others. Join us as we count down to find the most unusual, the most extraordinary, the most extreme.
Modern life can be stressful, so it's no wonder that sometimes when it all gets too much, both animals and people go a little crazy.
What are you waiting for? Come on!
Hissy fits come in all shapes and sizes. Mostly they're all bluff and bluster, but as the countdown continues, we'll discover that it pays to get out of the way when some creatures flip their lid. Especially when it's the world's angriest superhero. Nothing's safe when scientist Bruce Banner throws a hissy fit. The Incredible Hulk is big, buff, and green. But there's another creature that changes color when it gets stressed out. Meet the chameleon. Just like the Incredible Hulk, it changes color when it gets angry. By expanding and contracting layers of pigment cells inside its skin, it can instantly communicate how it's feeling. So, when a rival male moves into its territory, it takes just 20 seconds for a chameleon to turn red. The bright colors combined with aggressive posturing are the chameleon's way of settling disputes without having to resort to extreme violence that could end in injury. Sometimes just looking angry can scare away rival males. Just like a chameleon, when some people get mad, they turn red. This is just one of the signs that shows that your nervous system has to get your body prepared for instant action. That's because a hissy fit triggers your body's fight or flight reaction. Your heart starts racing and you breathe faster thanks to your adrenal glands. Sitting on top of your kidneys, these glands produce stress hormones that stimulate many parts of the body, including the tiny blood vessels of your face and neck. When you get angry, these capillaries expand, causing your face to flush red. To relieve tension, some people use stress balls. But in the past, seriously stressed people have found different ways to relax. Napoleon Bonaparte played with a yo-yo. While Winston Churchill laid bricks. You can always tell when a chameleon is relaxed because it uses color to signal a variety of moods. Greens and yellows may be great for camouflage, but it really means it's happy and relaxed. An explosion of different colors can signal excitement, while dark brown and black means it's all stressed out. The chameleon may have a colorful temper, but it's only number 10 because its tantrums are completely harmless. But as we make our way through the countdown, we'll meet angry animals that get increasingly temperamental. When large crowds lose their temper, one way of diffusing the tension is to throw in a stink bomb of noxious chemicals. It works for law enforcement agencies and our next contender, the ring-tailed lemur. Like many other animals, these little primates from Madagascar use scent to mark territories. But male lemurs have found another use for their body odor. They're number 9 in the countdown, because when they get angry, they throw stink bombs at each other. By rubbing their tails on glands on their wrists and underarms, they fling their body odor at rivals with a flick of their tail. This stench warfare is used to establish mating rights, because the stink bombs contain chemical messages about the male's relative strength and aggression. Recently, scientists have discovered human males also produce a smell that's the essence of aggression. All men produce a chemical called androstenone in their armpits. This pheromone is thought to be a way men unknowingly communicate their dominance and aggressiveness. Perhaps it's not surprising that one study into prison populations found that it was those in the violent wing that produced the highest amount of androstenone. But that wouldn't worry these inmates at a correctional institution in Ohio. These dogs are not here because they committed a crime. They're doing time to learn how to become guide dogs. The dogs spend 16 months in jail as part of the Puppies Behind Bars program. The guide dog candidates get a trainer who's available around the clock, and the inmates learn what it's like to make a positive contribution to society. Some prison wardens believe the dogs even have a calming effect on the prisoners. Perhaps if male humans were more like lemurs, there'd be less need for prisons. After all, how much trouble could men get into if instead of fighting, they threw armpit secretions at each other? When it comes to temper tantrums, our first 2 contenders are cute, not crazy. But as our countdown continues, we'll see hissy fits that have you running for your life. And later, Do you know someone who suffers from irritable male syndrome?